Hello everyone, my name is Naman Goyal and this is lecture 2 of the chapter perimeter and area, right? Okay, so in first lecture, what we learn about? We learn about the perimeter of rectangle and square. Basically, we focusing on what? Perimeter of rectangle and square, okay? Okay. So in this lecture, what we are going to learn about? We are going to learn about area of parallelogram and there are some properties of parallelogram, okay? After that, we are going to learn about area of triangle, then circumference of a circle and area of a circle formula derivation, and we are also going to derive the formula for area of a circle. Okay, so it is very important. Okay okay so first topic is what? Area of parallelogram. So as I told you in previous lecture I told you about the area of parallelogram. Yeah, it is base into height. So if there is a parallelogram like this, okay, so if this is base and this is height, so the area of this parallelogram is what? Base into height. Okay, so we are going to prove that formula also. Okay, now see what I do. See, if let me check how I can, is there any method to select the yes, no, pen, yes, fine. Okay, so see, yes, if we have a parallelogram like this, okay, so what I do, I just remove, see, this is H, okay, this is B. So what I do, I just remove this triangle and I just apply this triangle to this side like this. Okay, so what I got, let's see what I got. Yes, see, if this part is just like a sticker, so I remove that sticker and just paste that sticker to this part. So the area of that area of parallelogram gram is equals to what? Area of rectangle. See, there is a rectangle, right? If you see, there is a rectangle like this, right? This rectangle we have. This is what? B, because this side is equals to this side, right? So we can say that this is B and this is H. So first of all, we can say that area of that parallelogram is equals to area of rectangle, isn't it? And we know that area of rectangle is what? B into H, because B is length and H is breadth. So we can say that therefore area of parallelogram is what? B into H. So we derive the formula for area of a parallelogram. Okay, see, if there is a parallelogram like this, okay, if this side is given as base, so this height, this length is the height, right? Okay, so the base, the height is what? The perpendicular to the base, right? So we have to take that base and take that height for which they are perpendicular, right? अगर अपने को मान लो ये बेस दिया हुआ है और ये हाइट दिया हुआ है, then we cannot say it is base into height, है ना? अगर अपने को ये बेस दिया हुआ है और ये हाइट दिया हुआ है, then we can say that the formula is for B into H. अच्छा, for example, if we have this parallelogram and this is B and this is given as H, so now the formula is not B into H. ये formula नहीं होगा ना? क्यों? क्योंकि देखो, अगर हाइट हमें ये है तो दिस कैन बी व्हाट? बेस ओनली, राइट? सो वी हैव टू टेक दैट बेस फॉर विच हाइट इज गिवन. ठीक है, सो दिस इज व्हाट? एरिया ऑफ parallelogram. Now next is area of triangle. As you all know, area of triangle is what? 1 upon 2 into base into height. Area of triangle is equals to 1 upon 2 into base into height. Okay, see, same, if there is a triangle like this and this is base, so height क्या होगा, जो इस base पे perpendicular आ रहा है, right? So this is height. So this is the formula for area of triangle and the previous formula is for area of parallelogram. ठीक है, कर लेंगे, कर लेंगे। अच्छा, कैसे सर, ये कैसे आया, देखो, इफ वी वांट टू प्रूव दिस, ठीक है, सो हम इसका एक आइडिया ले सकते हैं। देखो, अब मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, एक पैरेललोग्राम पूरा इसको कन्वर्ट कर रहा हूँ ना, पूरा पैरेललोग्राम कन्वर्ट कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है। तो देखो, ये डायगोनल है, तो एरिया ऑफ दिस ट्राइंगल, दिस रेड ट्राइंगल इज इक्वल टू एरिया ऑफ दिस ट्राइंगल। तो हम क्या बोल सकते हैं कि देखो, पैरेललोग्राम बन गया, ये पूरा उसका बेस बी है और हाइट एच है। So area of rectangle is the half of the area of this parallelogram. Area of parallelogram is what? B into h, base into height. So area of rectangle is what? Half into base into height, right? Are you getting my point? So we can say like that. Okay. 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 Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So this is the formula for area of triangle. Yes. So we can do some questions for this concept. Okay, we can do that. Okay, so question is, you can write down the question. Yes, question is, if there is a parallelogram like this, okay, okay, so this is the height which is given as 3.5 centimeter, and this is base which is 8 centimeter. So what is the area of this figure? This parallelogram is what? Base into height, so it will be 8 into 3.5, right? So 8 into 3.5 can be written as 7 by 2. So it will be cancelled out 4 times, 28 centimeter square. Okay, so this is the area of that particular what? Parallelogram. Okay, okay. So we can do some questions also. So I can write a question here. Here we have a space. So a question है, in parallelogram, ABCD, AB is 7.2 centimeter and the perpendicular from C to AB is 4.5 centimeter. Okay, so find the area of parallelogram. Find the area of parallelogram ABCD. We have to do this. Okay, now see, there is a parallelogram like this, ABCD. Now in this question it is given that the perpendicular from C to AB. Okay, okay, so like this, right? We can produce this. So this height is what? 4.5 centimeter and AB is 7.2 centimeter. Okay, so for this particular triangle, not triangle, parallelogram, AB is base and this length CM is height. So we can say that area of parallelogram ABCD is what? 1 upon 2 into, not 1 upon 2, area of parallelogram is what? Base into height only. So it will be what? AB into CM. AB is what? 7.2 into 4.5. So you can solve this, right? 7.2 if multiplied by 4.5, 5 to the 10, 5, 5 7 is 35, right? 36, right? Into cross 8, 28. Okay, so it gives how much it gives? 12, right? 3.32.40, right? So the answer you will got 32.40 centimeter square. So this is the answer for this particular question. Are you getting my point? Okay, so first we are going to learn about the concept, then we are going to do some questions. Okay, now next is what? Circumference of a circle. So what is the circumference of a circle? In geometry, the circumference is the perimeter of the circle or ellipse See, ellipse is what? A part of a circle. Not part, just similar like a circle. So this is a ellipse. Okay, if I'm talking about ellipse, this is ellipse. It's not a proper circle. Okay, in circle, all the diameters are same, but in this ellipse, this is different with this diameter. Are you getting my point? So this is ellipse. Okay, so we are not talking about ellipse now. We are only talking about what? Circle. Then it's the circumference would be the arc length of the circle as if it is were opened up and straight out to a line segment. Okay. So if there is a circle, the circumference of circle is what? 2 pi r is the formula. 2 pi r is the formula we have. Okay. Okay. So can we do some questions right now? Then we can move to next topic. Okay. So first of all, we are going to do some questions related to the topic area of parallelogram, area of triangle, and circumference of a circle. Then we move to area of circle, which is last part. Okay. So question is, write down the question first. Find the height x if the area of a parallelogram gram is 24 centimeter square and the base is 4 centimeter. Okay, so basically in this question it is given that there is a parallelogram, so the base is given as 4 centimeter, height is x, and question is asking for the height. We know that area of parallelogram is what? Base into height is the formula. Okay, so for that area of parallelogram is given, which is 24, is equals to base is what? 4 into height is x. So we can say that x is what? 24 upon 4, which is 6 centimeter. So we can say that height of this parallelogram is what? 6 centimeter. Are you getting my point? So this is our answer for this particular question. Okay, I think there is no doubt. Okay. Okay, now next question is a good question. Good question. We can do next question on next slide. This is good question. Okay. So first of all, you can draw the figure. There is a parallelogram we have. Okay, this is A, B, this is C, and this is D. Okay, this length, this height is given as 3 centimeter. Okay, this height is x, this is 4 centimeter, and this distance is 6 centimeter. Okay, so you can write down the question. Okay, now all the things are already shown in the figure. This is perpendicular, this is perpendicular, so there is no need to write down the theoretical part of the question, because I draw this figure, and in this figure I show all the things. Okay, and if you want to write down the thing, then I can tell you. There is a parallelogram ABCD in which two sides CD and AD is 6 centimeter and 4 centimeter respectively, right? And we can say that we can draw a perpendicular from B of length 3 centimeter to CD, and from B to AD is X. So you have to find first thing, area of parallelogram, and second thing, what you have to do, the height of corresponding base, the height corresponding to the base AD, means it is asking for the value of x. Okay, so देखो, what we know that for first part, we know that area of parallelogram is base into height, simple as that. So for this parallelogram we have the base as 6 centimeter and height is 3 centimeter. So it will be 6 centimeter multiplied by 3 centimeter. So it will be gives 18 centimeter square. ठीक है. अब देखो, now for the same parallelogram, if we can take base as, अच्छा पहले पार्ट का आंसर आ चुका है which is 18 centimeter square. Fair enough. Now for second part, question is asking for that x. Got it? अच्छा, अब for this same parallelogram we can say that AD, we can take AD as base and this x as height. So second, we can take AD as base. So what we can take for second part, base as AD, which is 4 centimeter, which is what, 4 centimeter, and height, which is x centimeter. Okay, so we can say that now area of parallelogram is what, 4 into x, 4x centimeter square. Now in first part we find out what, we find out the value of area of that parallelogram, right? So we can equate that value to 4x, right? So if this is first equation and this is second equation, so we can say that from first and second equation what we get, so what we get, 4x can be equals to what, 18. So the value of x is what, 18 by 4. So if you solve this, what you will get, x as 4.5 centimeter. Are you getting my point? So the height corresponding to the base AD is what, 4.5 centimeter. Fair enough. So we can do this question like that. Okay. Now we can do more questions. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. So we can do a question here. ठीक है, इधर अपन कर सकते हैं क्वेश्चन को. Okay. Now listen. Now there is a triangle ABC. This is 4 centimeter and this height is given as 2 centimeter. This is perpendicular. So now question is asking for area, find area of triangle ABC. So as we know that area of triangle ABC is what, 1/2 into base into height, right? So for this particular question, base we can take as BC and height what we can take, AM. We can take this point as M. So it will be AM, right? So it will be what, 1/2 into BC is what, 4 meter, and AM is what, 2, isn't it? So 2 will be cancelled out. It will become what, 4 centimeter, 4 meter. Okay, because I take here as meter, it will be meter. So answer will be what? Let me erase this. Yes, yes, it is equals to 4 meter square. So this is the answer for this particular question. Are you getting my point? Okay. So this is very easy question. Okay. So we can do this question like that. Okay. Now next topic is area of circle. We learn about the circumference. Okay. We are going to do some questions for circumference also. No need to worry. Okay. Okay. Now area of circle and formula derivation. Now first of all, if there is a circle whose radius is r, so circumference is what, 2 pi r, and the area is what, pi r square. And you know what is pi? Pi is a constant. It is nearly equals to 22 by 7, or pi is nearly equals to 3.14. It sometimes it is given in the question and sometimes it's not given in the question. Okay. If r is a multiple of 7, if the radius is multiple of 7, then we are going to take this value of pi. Okay. Now how we do this? So formula. Okay. So see what I do. If there is a circle, what I do, I just break this circle from this part. Let me change the color of this pen. It will be more visible. Now see, if I break this circle from this part, ठीक है, मैंने इसको यहाँ से ब्रेक किया और इसको ऐसा बिल्कुल ओपन कर दिया, so it will be look like this one, right? ठीक है ना? ओके, एनी डाउट? ओके, ठीक है। ऐसा अपन ने इसको यहां से ब्रेक किया, ठीक है? या फिर एक काम करते हैं, व्हाट वी कैन डू, वी कैन ब्रेक दिस कंप्लीट पार्ट, है ना? इसको दोनों को ओपन किया, एक ऐसा बनेगा, देखो एक ऐसा बनेगा, राइट? एक ऐसा बनेगा, है ना? ये सर्किल का पार्ट है, ऐसा बनेगा, ठीक है? एक ऐसा बनेगा, देखो यहाँ पे दिख रहा है जो, ठीक है? दोनों को ऐसे फिक्स किया मैंने, राइट? सो दिस लेंथ विल बी पाई आर, बिकॉज दिस, देखो ये पूरा 2 पाई आर है, ये जो लेंथ होगा ये कितना होगा? पाई आर होगा, ठीक है? सो ये विल दिस विल बी पाई आर एंड द रेडियस दिस पार्ट इज व्हाट? आर। सो दिस पार्ट इज आर। नाउ दिस सर्कल इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू अ रेक्टेंगल, है ना? ये रेक्टेंगल ही तो बन गया जिसका लेंथ है पाई आर और ब्रेथ है आर। सो वी नो दैट द एरिया ऑफ रेक्टेंगल इज व्हाट? Length into breadth. So length is pi r and breadth is r. So it becomes what? Pi r square. Simple as that. Are you getting my point? So this is the derivation of this formula. Nobody can ask, going to ask the derivation. Okay. So you have to remember the formula only. Okay. Are you getting my point? Okay. Now we are going to do some questions. Okay. We have so much questions. We are going to do that. Okay. 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 Now listen. Yeah. Yes. Now see. If the parallel sides of a parallelogram are 2 centimeter apart and their sum is 10 centimeter, then its area is what? ठीक है, देखो एक parallelogram है ना, we have a parallelogram. अब now in this question it is given that they are 2 centimeter apart, means the distance between the two parallel lines is what? 2 centimeter. So दिस डिस्टेंस इज 2 सेंटीमीटर, है ना? और देखो दो पैरेलल लाइंस के डिस्टेंस की अगर अपन बात कर रहे हैं, देन वी ऑलवेज टॉक अबाउट व्हाट? परपेंडिकुलर डिस्टेंस ओनली, ठीक है? सो दैट परपेंडिकुलर डिस्टेंस इज 2 सेंटीमीटर। आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? एंड देयर सम इज व्हाट? 10 सेंटीमीटर, मींस सम इज 10 सेंटीमीटर, मींस व्हाट? अकॉर्डिंग टू क्वेश्चन it is given that sum of parallel sides is what? AB plus CD, right? The sum of parallel side means what? AB plus CD, है ना? And which is given as 10 centimeter, isn't it? And we know that what? ABCD is a parallelogram. And if it is a parallelogram, so we know that what? Opposite sides are equal, right? So according to question, we can say that AB is also equals to CD, right? Isn't it? And if AB is equals to CD, then what we can say that AB plus AB is what? 10 centimeter. So twice of AB is what? 10 centimeter. So we can say that what we got? AB as 5 centimeter. Are you getting my point? So for this particular parallelogram, what we have this length as 5 centimeter also. And now area is what? Area of parallelogram is what? Base into height. So base is what? 5 centimeter and height is what? 2 centimeter. So it becomes 10 centimeter square. So answer for this particular question is what? This one. C is the correct answer. ठीक है? Are you getting my point? Okay. Okay. Now next question. If the perimeter of a triangle with side 4 centimeter, 6 centimeter and this, देखो all the sides are given of a particular triangle and it is asking for perimeter. As I told you, solution for this question, as I told you, for any closed figure, perimeter is what? The boundary of that figure. Perimeter क्या होता है? Boundary of that figure. So the perimeter of triangle is what? AB plus BC plus CA or AC. See, we can take this as 6 centimeter. Okay, now see, there is a mistake in this question. Let me tell you what is the mistake. There is a mistake, okay, in this question, है ना. अब देखो यहाँ पे मिस्टेक किया है वो आपको सोचना है, देखो, है ना. अब मैंने एकदम से देखा कि इसमें क्या मिस्टेक है, ठीक है. तो इसमें मिस्टेक क्या है ना, मिस्टेक देखो, स्लाइड मिस्टेक है ना, ठीक है. देखो, एज वी नो दैट, है ना, एक ट्राइंगल है. इफ वी हैव अ ट्राइंगल, सो देर इज अ प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ अ बीइंग अ ट्राइंगल, द सम ऑफ टू साइड्स इज ऑलवेज ग्रेटर देन द थर्ड साइड, है ना. ऐसा होना चाहिए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ वी हैव अ ट्राइंगल ए बी सी, ठीक है. सो इफ ए बी सी, AB, basically we have three sides, AB, BC and CA. If they makes a triangle, then it is possible, it is always confirmed that it is must condition, है ना. It sum of two sides is always greater than the third side. So what we can say, we can say that AB plus BC is greater than CA, है ना. इस वाली साइड का और इस वाली साइड का सम तीसरी साइड से बड़ा होना चाहिए, सिंपल एज दैट. सिमिलरली BC प्लस AC इज ऑल्सो ग्रेटर देन AB, इस वाली साइड का और इस वाली साइड का इस वाली साइड से बड़ा होना चाहिए. सेम, AC प्लस AB इज ग्रेटर देन BC ऑल्सो, है ना. तो ऑल द टू साइड्स, है ना, ऑल द कंडीशन आर गोइंग टू बी सेटिस्फाइड. अब देखो यहाँ पे क्या है, वन साइड इज 4 सेंटीमीटर एंड वन साइड इज 6 सेंटीमीटर एंड वन साइड इज 10 सेंटीमीटर, समझना. सो what is my point, if you add 4 and 6 then you will get 10, और वो हमेशा बड़ा होना चाहिए ना. they cannot be equals to also, right? So what we can say that 4 plus 6 is equals to 10, but the property is what, 4 plus 6 is greater than 10, है ना, बड़ा होना चाहिए. but here the there is a violation of the property, right? So we can change this side to 8, ठीक है. हमने इसको क्या किया, 8 कर दिया ना. now it follows the properties, 8 plus 6 is greater than 10, 10 plus 6 is greater than 8, and 6 10 plus 8 is greater than 6. So now if we are going to find out the perimeter of this question, so this is 8 centimeter, this is 6 centimeter, and this is 10 centimeter. Are you getting my point? Okay, okay. Now AB is what, 8, plus BC is what, 6, plus this is 10. So answer is what, if you solve this you will get 24 centimeter. Answer for this particular question is what, 24 centimeter, which is B is correct. So the mistake in this question is what, the sum of three sides is not always greater than the third side. In one case it will become equals to that third side, right? Okay, now next question. If we cut a square, good question, no? If we cut a square along one of its diagonal, ठीक है, two triangles are obtained, then area of each triangle obtained is what? देखो, simple as that, very simple question ना, but अच्छा question ना. You have to remember this also. ABCD, it means what, if I cut this from this line, so what I got two triangles like this, I got. Okay, so basically क्या होगा, the triangle's area is equal because this is A, this is A, and this is A, and this is A. So area of triangle is what, 1 upon 2 into base is A into A, which is A square by 2, right? And we know that area of a square is what, A square. So if you see, area of triangle is what, half of area of a square. So we can say that area of triangle is half of area of square. Are you getting my point? This is the answer for this question, half of area of square. Option A is correct. ठीक है. Okay, now next question. A rectangular garden is a 65 meter. A rectangular garden is 65 meter long, 50 meter wide. There is a rectangular garden 65 meter long and 50 मीटर वाइड। ओके, तो हमने बना लेते हैं ना इसको, ठीक है। 65 centimeter long and 50 meter wide. Okay, fair enough. Now two cross path. Okay, so basically this question is from what? Yes. So basically these types of questions are from the topic application of formula. Application of formula. Okay. So what is the point? The point is these types of questions we are going to learn in next lecture. Na? In next lecture we are going to learn this topic. Ki how we application, how we use, how we apply that formula. Okay, so this question we are going to do in next lecture. Okay, ठीक है, no problem ना, no problem. ठीक है, अपन next lecture में इसको cover कर लेंगे. ठीक है, now we are going to do some questions for area of circle and circumference of a circle. Okay, now start with a simple one. What is the circumference of a circle of diameter 10 centimeter? Now in this question diameter is given, so if diameter is 10 centimeter and we know that radius is what, half of diameter. देखो ये पूरा diameter होता है, this is r and r plus r is what, diameter, so r can be what, d by 2, which is 10 by 2, which is 5 centimeter. So you can use pi as 3.14. Okay, no problem, you can use that. So it is asking for what, circumference, right? So it will be circumference is what, 2 pi r. So it is 2 into 3.14 into 5. So it will be what, 3.14 into 10. So it will be 31. This is 31.4 centimeter. This is the answer for what, circumference. Are you getting my point? Okay, now next question where we can do that question. Yes, we can do the question here. Okay. Okay. So the radius is given as 14 centimeter. So you have to tell me the area and what, area and circumference. I'm not going to write down the complete question because I don't have so much space. You can cooperate with me. Okay. Okay, now see area है ना, it is asking for area. So as we know that the formula for area is what, pi r square. Now you can take pi as 22 by 7 because what I told you, if the radius is the multiple of pi, not multiple of pi is the multiple of 7, then we can take the radius as 22 by 7, or not pi as 22 by 7, pi r square. So it will be 22 by 7 into 7 into, not 7, into 14. Let me erase this. 14 into 14. Okay, so it will be cancelled out by 2 times. It becomes what, 44 into 14. Okay, so if you solve this 14 into 44, how much you got? 16, 5, 6, 5. It will be 616. So answer is what, 616 centimeter square. Okay, are you getting my point? Okay, so this is all about what we learn in this lecture. We learn about what, area of parallelogram, area of triangle, circumference of a circle, and the area of circle. Okay, and we do so many questions, and this question is from application of formula. So we are going to cover that topic in next lecture. So that question will be covered in what, next lecture. So no, there is no need to worry. Okay. Okay. So yes. So thank you so much. Stay safe and enjoy.